Today in art we are going to learn how to blend paint to create a monochromatic 5-value color scheme. So basically what that means is you're going to pick a base color for your paint. You can either choose from blue, red, or green, and you'll get a little bit of black and a little bit of white. You're going to be given this paper that says practice blending paint to create a 5-value monochromatic color scheme. Your value number 3 is your actual color that you chose. So you're going to just paint that exact color in there. The reason you're going to create 5 shades of the paint you choose is we're going to create a monochromatic winter landscape scene. So you're going to have a choice to create a monochromatic scheme where it starts with light around a moon and it gradually becomes a darker shade of your color. Or you're going to be able to choose a monochromatic color scheme where you start with your lighter tint of your color, and then you achieve your medium and then go to the darker, going across horizontally across your page. That's going to be up to you. Today we're going to focus on blending the paint and creating the color scheme. So the way that we create the lightest value is simply taking a bit of our medium color, putting it on our brush, and blending it in. I'm going to paint a little bit of that right there. To make it a bit darker, I'm just going to bring more of the blue into that color. Maybe even a bit more. I need to experiment with how much to do and make it a bit darker. Then I'm just going to kind of dab my brush a bit like that. Remember that my true color is just the color I've chosen in the middle. And now right here, value 4 is to add a little black to your base color. So I'm going to take black. Now black really goes a long way, so you really just need a little bit. See how dark that got? I just used a teeny bit. Paint that on, and I'm going to bring a little more black in to make my darkest color. Now that I can do that, you are going to be given a piece of cardstock paper, and you are going to then paint your color scheme. I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Going to be given a piece of paper like this. You're going to move this off to the side. You may need to wipe or rinse your brush because right now your brush has the darkest color, and remember you need to go back and use your lightest color. So you may need to just wipe your brush or rinse your brush underwater quickly. Then you're going to need to decide, do I want my color pattern, my monochromatic color, to go side to side, lightest to darkest, or do I want my monochromatic color pattern to go in a circle, working my way around? That's up to you. I think what I'm going to do is show you how it goes in a circle. So starting with the lightest color, I'm actually going to paint a light moon. Then I take my second color, blending again a little bit darker, painting around in a circular motion around my moon, maybe 1 or 2 brush layers thick. Okay. Then I need to take a little bit more blue, make it a little bit darker. Remember, it's always easier to add more. Make it even darker. Taking my brush in that round, it'll go off the page a bit here, that's okay. Okay, following my circular pattern. Now I'm going to go to my true blue color. I'm going a bit fast just to show you how it's going to look. You're going to take your time. True blue color covering the page. See how important it is to make sure the brush strokes are going in the right direction to follow the circular pattern. Now I'm going to blend a little bit of the black to make a darker shade of my blue. Darker as I go. And I'm going to bring even more black in to make my darkest shade of blue to finish my scene. When I'm done with this, you're going to make sure your name is on the back and bring it over to the drying rack. We need these to dry before we go ahead and create our, decide on what type of tree pattern we want to create on our monochromatic winter scene. So for today, we're going to focus on blending the 5 values, and the finished product will be a 5 value monochromatic winter landscape.